What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel and a new video series. Today is a launch day of NHL 23, one of my favorite days of the year. So I'm excited to get into this. We're going to start a franchise mode. That's going to be the first thing we do in the game after I turned off the copyright music because I didn't want to get sued into oblivion. And that was not something that I wanted to have happen to me day one. It was going to be bad. The people with suits were going to show up at my door, and it was going to be the most unfortunate thing you've ever seen in your life. So like and subscribe for that not happening realistically. But here we go. We're going to start with a good franchise name. What's a good GM name? You know what? For now, we're going to be Taco, and I will think of something better later. But we are going to be my personal favorite team, the Dallas Stars. This is going to be a series where we play a lot of games. I don't know how many years we're actually going to get through because I plan on playing a fairly significant portion of the schedule. I don't know that we'll play every game. I'm not going to commit to that because it's just a lot of games, but we'll try to play a lot. We'll try to keep up with the season as we go. So this is probably going to pace with the season for those of you guys that are into that. Just because this will be something fun to do on the side with all the other NHL videos I want to make. But the season starts for the Stars on Thursday. As you guys are watching this, it probably starts for real teams tonight, Tuesday night, as you're watching this, or yesterday, if this gets posted on Wednesday. I'm not sure yet what the case is going to be. We're going to turn off GM firing and fog of war just because I don't want to get fired. And fog of war is fine, but I don't want to deal with it here. Maybe we'll deal with it in another series that we start up here shortly. But these are going to be the settings that we use. We're going to try to get this to fairly close to simulation numbers. And the way that we're going to do that, where is it? Hello. Here it is. The first thing we're going to do, we're going to bump the period length to like 5-ish minutes. And we're going to bump it to full sim and see how it plays. We're going to adjust these as the year goes on. We might lengthen the period length if we're not seeing enough shots. We might shorten it if we see too many shots. I don't imagine that's going to be the case. We're going to play on All-Star to start, and then mess with sliders. If I feel like we need to, we'll go to Superstar. I'm not super cracked at the game, but I'm all right. We'll make adjustments as we go if I feel like it's too easy or too hard. We'll try to make the games competitive, but not to where we're winning every time. We're going to keep the salary cap on. That's going to be an important note for you guys as far as team creating and trade deadline and stuff. And one of the first things we're going to do here is we're going to go through the roster, and then we're going to play a preseason game or two. You might see clips from both. And that is what we're going to do for this video. So now I got to go figure out how to look at the roster, and then I'll show you guys what we're kind of looking at here. I wonder if we are going to get sued into oblivion for having the EA theme in the background, but I guess we'll have to see. I just thought about that, but honestly, it's too late now. What is happening here? Edit lines? Is that what we're going to look for? The head coach will automatically update your lines. I don't want that, actually. Thank you, though. All right, so the Stars are a little bit top-heavy, if we're being honest. We may look to buy some, but we'll go through the roster. We have Tyler Seguin as our first line center, and he's there with Ben and Pavelski, who's got Big Tipper. The Stars, I would think, lone X Factor. Then we brought in Mason Marchment, I believe is how you're going to pronounce that. Then we have Rupe Hintz and Dennis Gurianov. Gurianov is one of the fastest players in the league in real life. He's got game-breaking speed. And Hintz is not a slow guy himself, but Gurianov flies. Then we have Luke Glendening, Radek Faksa, and Joel Kiviranta, who, of course, put the Stars in the Stanley Cup final the year that happened. Then we got Joel Hanley, who we'll probably look to move off of. Jacob Peterson, who's young. And Studnik, who's pretty young, and that's going to round out the offense. On defense, we're looking at Miro Heiskanen is really the anchor point and the guy we're going to build around in the future defensively for sure. We also brought in Colin Miller from, I believe, Buffalo, and that's going to be the top line. We have Ryan Suter, who's old, who we may look to move off of at this point because he is old, and he's got 3 years remaining, and that just is not great. You know, I mean, he's serviceable, but man, that's kind of tough. Esa Lindell is here. He's not as old. He's actually about a decade younger. He's also quite massive at 6'3", 220, so he's going to be pretty big on the penalty kill. Then we have Thomas Harley, who's pretty young. And then Yanni Hakanpää, who has the maneuverability of a canoe. Goalie, obviously, is going to be Jake Ottinger for the foreseeable future. 6'5", 220, he's young. And we have him for a while. We have him for 3 more years. He's a $4 million a year player. And that feels pretty good, honestly, for Jake Ottinger. Not complaining. And then the backup is going to be Scott Wedgwood. He'll play some, I imagine, just the way the game is going to work. He's got 2 years left, $1 million. The goaltending I'm not super worried about. It's the bottom of our offense and defense that's awfully tough. And we're going to take a look at the AHL as well to just give you guys an idea. We'll spend some time on the important ones. And one of the important ones is going to be Ty Dellandrea. Dellandrea here, 22 years old, has potential to be quite good in real life, so we're probably going to bring him up sooner rather than later. He could be quite good long term. He just needs to develop a little bit, but he's already a 78 overall, so we may move him up even before preseason ends in this one. On the defense side, though, we do have Will Butcher, and he could play. Now, the problem is he's a lefty, and he would be behind Miro and Esa Lindell unless we paired him on the other side, which wouldn't be the end of the world. Would be my favorite thing to do, though. Goalies we do have locked up for the foreseeable future with Ottinger, obviously. We do have Adam Scheel, who's young. I'm not going to say he's good. He could be a good backup for Ottinger, but he's definitely not the goalie of the future. And then, obviously, we have Khudobin, who's 36 and unfortunately just not good enough to be in the NHL at this point in his career. Dealt with some injuries last year, which is tough, but that's the way it's kind of looking for him. So just kind of looking at our highest paid players, it's going to be Sagan, Ben, and then Miro Heiskanen, obviously. Sagan and Ben, it's tough. As a Stars fan, you really appreciate them and what they do. Ben is just a good captain, but $9.5 million is awfully tough for the next 3 years. And we have Sagan for a while at like 9.8 mil. So I don't know, man. That is an awful lot to pay for Sagan, to be quite honest with you. But I don't know, man. Joe Pavelski is a free agent at the end of the year. He's also 38, but he just had an insane year in real life. Or, yeah, I guess he is. He is a free agent at the end of the year. Those are the big guys, obviously. Somewhere we have Jason Robertson, or we should. I don't know where he is. I guess I'm going to have to figure that out. So give me a moment. All right. We have added Jason Robertson to the team. We basically, all we did is we signed him for the contract he has in real life. I went into the roster like in the back end and just forced him to sign that. So, but that is what he has. He has a 4-year, about $7.75 million a year contract for the next 4 years. That's about $31 million what he signed for. So we just kind of broke that up, and that's what he's got now. So that does change the lines offensively for us, as we'll go back and just take a look at where that stacks him. Here, he's one of the best young players on the ice for sure. And this is what that kind of does to the team. It moves Robertson up to the first line. Pavelski's the first line center now. It moves Sagan and Ben down a line. Guryanov shifts over, and then Hintz shifts over, and then everything else just kind of shifts and falls into place. Jacob Peterson is still here. Kiviranta is still here. It does make our team significantly better, though. having one of the best young players in the league, Jason Robertson, on the team with the first line. He's a sniper. He's got the X-Factor ability. He's there with Pavelski at the first line. That's kind of what we're looking at. Let's hop into a preseason game. See what's happening. And then next episode will be real game number 1. I believe, I don't even remember who we're playing. I think it's Nashville maybe is real game 1 sometime in October. Yep, October 13th. In Nashville. That's going to be game 1. So that's going to be the next episode. But today, we're going to beat up on Arizona, hopefully. Now that I've said that, we're losing by 20. And I don't really care. So here we go. Owner expectations. I guess we should look at those. I want you to acquire 1 first-round pick. That feels like that could be feasible. We have some pieces we could potentially move. And then we want to beat our rival, the Avalanche. That feels like that might be tough. And we need more club seats. And he wants us to average at least 85% concession fan happiness. I don't even know what that one means, but I guess we'll figure that out as we go. Here is the salary cap. I know that's why you guys clicked on this video, was for the salary cap. Preseason game 1 against the Arizona Coyotes, who have one of the best looking jerseys in the league. That might be a jersey I buy to hang on that wall, I guess, where we have the Jets and the Stars jersey hanging there. But here we go, game 1. Their offense is rated a 61 and their goaltending is a 56. Not great. We need to win this game, otherwise I am in shambles. As American Airlines center is ready to watch, and I've blown the first thing. Chychrun is going to send it up to D, and we're underway. Miller is going to get a poke check. Gostisbehere gets absolutely murdered along the boards. I need to figure out how to get rid of the passing thing. That's the other reason we're playing a preseason games. I got to figure out how to get rid of the little blue line things above that's telling me what to do, because I don't like being told what to do. Hashtag millennial, I guess. And then we got to get rid of the passing line thing, if you know what I'm saying. The little, like, that. And we got to get rid of that. So we have a lot of stuff to do. Hint, unable to go. We'll pause and figure that out at the first thing. The first dead puck, I guess. Here comes Heiskanen. Oh, God. Okay, Heiskanen is getting bullied. The principal has never been more alerted. Oh, we got the puck back. Here comes Heiskanen. He's going to get it over to the Coyotes. The rust might be real, guys. We might be playing a team that's terrible, but I am the great equalizer because I am also terrible. All right, let's figure out how to change a lot of this stuff. Give me uno momento. All right, let's see what that did. Surely, right? Did that fix things? Sagan. We got the draw. The little blue thing is still above us, so I have no idea how to turn that off. But we did, it seems like we turned off the passing line thing. So that's good at least. Suter, pal. Oh my God. Is that going to be a penalty shot? Oh my goodness. Things are not going well here at the start of this game. Are we the goalie or not? Okay, that makes me feel a little bit better. Ottinger makes the save. Wild things are happening right now. It is unbelievable. But we didn't allow a goal, which is good because that guy was probably like a 40 overall just based on the first screen. We're going to get it up to Ben, who gets checked to the blue line because he has the agility of a rhinoceros. We got to reteach ourselves defensive positioning. That's a battle that happens every time. That's got to be a trip. All right. We're rolling. Zach Cassian's a Coyote. The more you know, I guess. All right, let's put the power play to work here, boys. The power play has never been more... Oh, God. All right, not a great start. The power play has never been more active than it is at this very moment. Oh, poke check. Here we go. Guryanov, and it got blocked. He's going for the cross crease. Just simply, it did not get across the crease. And that, my friends, is just so unfortunate. All right, here comes Ben. Lumbering in. Gets it to Marchment. We're just going to circle. Just going to cycle the puck. Here we go. There we go. Okay. Oh, Gurianov turned the wrong way. And then Timmins beat him to it. And then it gets cleared. All right, it's time for a line change here, boys. That was just not very good. That was just simply not it. That also not it. Saved by Ottinger. Kirk is there. Gets poke checked by Pavelski. And here comes Sagan, who gets it poked away. But that's okay, because we still have numbers. Hint. We need to try to get the last chance puck thing to trigger in this game, because I'm genuinely curious. And I know you guys are watching and are like, damn, this guy is bad at the video game. Which, you're not wrong, but hey. Heiskanen shoots it wide. Do we have a shot? Let's get a shot. Oh, we have a goal. Let's go. Joe Pavelski, the goal, the first goal of Stars franchise. Which is wild. It's a power play goal. I don't even know how that happened. Kind of an accidental, like, give and go with the defender. And he absolutely went far side. And so we're going to take that every day of the week and twice on Sunday. But little Joe, looking to build upon last year, looking for the contract extension. The man walked with dinosaurs. Not quite. He's not quite that old. That would be like Joe Dalton age, I guess. But he's close. He's not far away. Gurianov is a burner. Okay. And we still have half of the first period left. Thornton, speaking of Thornton, coming out of retirement to become a goalie. Okay, we're going to take a look at some of the lower lines now. Jamie Benn looks incredibly realistic. That's wild to me. Never thought I'd see the day. I could see the pores on Jamie Benn's face virtually. But today is that day. Krause gets absolutely crunched. DEA, which sounds more like a government agency than a last name, is on the ice, apparently. Hakanpää gets it. He's massive. He's the Alexiak, I guess, replacement when Seattle drafted him. Shout out Seattle. What has happened? That crowd chant might be the most aggressive thing I've ever heard in my life. And we've given it away. One-timer shot, saved by Ottinger. Ekefjard. What? That can't be a real last name. What a save by Ottinger. Ottinger is going to bail us out so much in this series, I think. And that is one of the reasons we picked the Stars, because user error, pal. It's bad. Especially when you're me. I accidentally, kind of shot it, but didn't really shoot it. This is the Pedersen and Kivi Ranta line. And they're out there with Studnik, apparently. Or Studnich. Okay, good defense. Marchment out, gets it to Lindell, who somehow is leading the charge. Okay. Well, we almost got it in. Deneen will get it out, though, and he gets it to Newsbomber. That cannot also not be a real last name. Because it's going to be something y'all find a lot about me, is that sometimes I just question things, especially last names that don't sound real to me, as a lot of hockey last names don't. Example, Krause sounds real. I could believe that Keller is a last name. In fact, I could more than believe that. I know people with the last name of Keller, not to full dox myself. And we've committed a penalty somehow. What did we do? I disagree, Mr. Man, shaded like diarrhea. Boxa. Buddy. Slashing. That's right. Spike that water bottle, buddy. Tied him up. Heiskanen has it. We're just going to send it down in the general direction of Hintz, who somehow has it. I needed Gurionov to go to the back post there. And we somehow stayed on side. Hakanpää got a shot on net. We still have it down low. Gurionov has it poked away. And a far side goal. Let's go. Denis Gurionov. Short-handed. Makes it 2-0. I've not seen a lot of gameplay because the game released at this point about 45 minutes ago for me, but I've heard people who played the tech tests and stuff, far side might be the goal, so we may have to try that online. But we are up 2-0 now, which you do love to see. Here comes Moser, and Peterson does his version of absolutely laying into it. Oh, what a save by Ottinger, keeping it 2-0. Soderstrom, not particularly close, takes an offside with 2.2 seconds left. Not great. All right, we need to figure out how to win more face-offs, and we need to figure out how to get more pucks in deep. That first period, we are winning 2-0, but it was quite pitiful in a lot of ways. Here we go, period number 2. Still shorthanded. Controversial take, maybe. Could be controversial. Y'all can let me know in the comment section if you made it this far. As we murder Gostisbehere. And it's 2-on-1 suddenly, because I didn't think about the repercussions of my actions. But we do save it. So we will take that. Controversial opinion, though, is we're getting outshot horrifically. That's on me. But we have more goals, so suck it. If you score a goal shorthanded, I think the power play should end. Absolutely. I think, like, it shouldn't just be a goal by the team that's up a man saves. How is Hakanpää leading this rush, people? It shouldn't just be a goal by the team that's up a man ends it. It should be if you score a goal down a man, that should also end it. I think it should be any goal. Any goal ends the power play. I think, I don't know, it just, if you allow a goal shorthanded, first off, things have gone horribly wrong, you have to feel like. Kraus trying to toe drag like Austin Matthews, and then toe drags into a frozen puck. Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of, I've always thought that, but I know other people are like, nah, that's dumb. So I respect that as well. Can't force everybody to be right. O'Brien taking a break from being the offensive coordinator at Alabama to send it wildly across to the man who, flip. God dang it. I was going for the Datsuk, and it didn't quite work. Going for the razzle dazzle in game 1. All right, Lindell has got it. Oh boy, Lindell no longer has it. Oh, next dead puck. I need to remind myself. Figure out how to get the frickin' instruction manual off of the screen while I am playing, because that is annoying as hell. Comes Hintz. All right, Robertson's back on the ice. Good to see you, pal. Gunther. It is wild to me that Zach Kassian is still in the league, by the way. I know I talked about this earlier, but we're going to talk about it again. It is legitimately unbelievable to me that he is in the league right now in any capacity, especially as a second-line forward. Because holy. Speaking of, has the puck, sends it. Okay, nice check by Hakanpää. Nice stick check. Use of his stick. Things I'm sure his girlfriend has also said in the bedroom. Gotta be rocking a schlong. He's like 6'6". So just by ratio of body mass, I feel like it's gotta be relatively large. And that is where we're going to leave it. Sends it in. Oh, we almost had A cheap one for Foxa, but he couldn't quite get there in time. All right, let's try to get Foxa one in a normal way. Everybody goes to change, so that's probably not going to happen. We get it to Robertson, who got slashed. So we're going to get another penalty here. And we'll just let that be. It just is. Oh my God, what a save. Heiskanen almost put it in. I thought that was going to be a goal for sure. That's cleared down. Ottinger's just going to stay in his net. And we'll rock back up here with Hintz. Gets it up to Robertson. Robertson has got some good size as well. You take that to mean what you will, but he is a large man. He's like 23 and he's... I don't know, he's just big. As he sends one into the corner that nobody ever reacts to. Everybody's calling for the puck now, especially Pavelski. I don't know what you're going to do from back here, pal, but I guess so. Robertson from the slot, no good. Damn, that shot seemed hard as hell. But it was saved by Thornton, so what a save, I guess. Tied at 8 hits a game. Worth noting, the Stars, at least last year, didn't shoot a lot. And I also, just in general, don't really shoot a lot. So this is a match made in heaven. Realistically, as far as that goes. Nuss Bomber is tripped. And nobody really tried to stop me going into the zone there, which, you know what, respect, because I wouldn't want to try to stop me either. Jamie Benn a goal, his first goal of the young season. That headshot looks questionable as hell. But you know what, he got a goal, so you can't really argue with that. Got it just over the glove of Thornton. It's 3-0 now. The captain, Jamie Benn, gets it in. Huge plays. Just a season-changing goal. Realistically. Comes Hintz. Sagan's got it. We're about to become a man down again, once again. Just going to shoot at the pads and hope for something to happen. So far, nothing really has come of that. Down a man now for a minute. Kraus skates around. Keller. Soderstrom. What are the little O's with the dots above them called? I've always wondered. I know the U with like the dots is like an umlaut. But what is an O called? Is that an umlaut? I guess? Jeez, that was disgusting. Are we fighting? I'm not fighting Zach Cassian with Gurionov, actually. Thank you, though. That just feels like that is a death wish. So we're simply not going to do that. Akinpaw has it, and we'll send it off of somebody's face. Pavelski. Big tipper, not going to help him as he's the only man in the zone. And then we send it to the other team. Everybody's got to get back. O'Brien is here. Kirk. What a save by Ottinger. I'm now putting this together. Jesus Christ, what in the hell? There, he is humping Peterson at the wall boards. And we can't get a penalty. There was legitimately, there's never been more questionable things happen. We're going to allow a goal here when we come back. I want y'all to know. But there has never been more questionable things happening on the sideboards than were just happening. Pedersen took flight, people. My man is flying like a diabetic pigeon and then face plants as though the blood sugar level had dropped immensely. And then he's getting humped by O'Brien. O'Brien is just all over him. At least buy him dinner first. All right, now watch this goal go in. Nope, didn't go in. Ottinger made a save. Hallelujah. Keeping the shutout alive. Brian's still on the ice after attempting to sleep with Peterson. It is quite remarkable, to be honest. Dineen makes a stop. The 85-year-old man, Brett Suter, skating down the ice. Okay. fine. We're good. Robertson got murdered. I was trying to remember what the sprint button was. I'm pretty sure. Oh my god. That, my friend, is payback. I saw what you did to Pedersen. And then we got ganged up on against the wall. Here comes Kemmelin. Was it poked away, and then we pass it because I thought somebody was there, and they just simply were not. Robertson is out here taking names. Oh my god, what a save by Ottinger. Alright, that is going to be the end of the period. Number 2, 1 to go. 1 to go, and then we're going to sim the rest of the preseason. That's where we're at here. Oh god, alright. I was going for a hit, and then somehow I had the puck, and then he just shot it. Y'all know, it happens sometimes. Trying to get it to Robertson for a goal, but just didn't quite happen. I guess on those situations, I just gotta, like, press the stick up. I don't know how that didn't go in. I'm just bailing us hard right now. Iskinen lost it at the blue line, and now he has it again. Gurionov, a goal. It's 4-0. Goal number 2 for Denis Gurionov. Just kind of got the breakaway, and then Thornton, the Arizona goalie, simply never had a chance. Tape to tape activated for Heiskanen. And we will absolutely take that. Gurionov, can we get 3? Not at this very moment, no. That is okay. Oh, dude, he had a look. Okay, we're going to try to get Gurionov a hat trick just for the funds. Skating out, here comes Foxa. Gets murdered. Suter. Couldn't get it in. Glenn Denning also couldn't get it in. I forgot Lind. Oh my god, what the hell just happened there? Okay, Marchment absolutely laying the body down. Respect, I guess. Oh god. Oh, I thought that was going to be a beautiful play to Robertson. Alright, let's go into settings again and turn off this stupid thing. I gotta think that's like the on-ice trainer. Thornton does have 15 saves, so respect, but it's not exactly what they were looking for, I'm sure, but at the end of the world as Ottinger allows a goal. Just super unfortunate, really. Yeah, Lawson Krause puts one in. It's 4-1 now. Not great. Not quite the beatdown I was hoping for against Arizona. Especially the backup forward group. But, you know what? We're winning. We gotta try some D-to-D one-timers, see if those work. They honestly may not. Not real sure. Comes Peterson. Shoot for the pads. Okay, didn't work. Alright, the last like 5 minutes of this game, we're going to attempt to get the flashiest goal you've ever seen in your life. So give me a second here. Oh. Alright, our players are getting just absolutely murdered here. Get everybody off the ice. The ice has never been more off. And we've allowed another goal. Gunther makes it 4-2. When I said Ottinger was bailing us earlier, I meant it, but now he is absolutely throwing the hardest anybody's ever thrown in their life. Gurionov. Oh, you know what? Hat-trick goal. Here we go. Yep, absolutely took a slap shot. I don't know how that's going to be a penalty, but I guess it is going to be. And we haven't touched the puck yet somehow. Somebody. No? Oh, I understand. Oh, okay. I completely understand. I was not thinking about what was happening in the game. It's late. Deepest apologies, I guess. Somebody get Guryanov's ass back on the ice, dude. The hat trick opportunity here, sir, has never been more alive than it is right at this moment. I believe he's the third line. I could be wrong. Marchment's going to get a goal. That's probably the last goal of the game, if I had to guess. You know what? Respect. All right, we false started, but that's all right. We're going to win, I believe, 5-2, barring something happening. Also, never did figure out how to turn off the blue line thing. So we're going to have to figure that out at a later date. But that is a 5-2 win. As the game audio just got significantly louder somehow. But yeah, that's a 5-2 win. 21 shots on net. We had some decent time on attack. Nothing super spectacular happened, but that's all right. You know what? We were trying to figure out how the game works. Guryanov had a couple of goals. Jamie Benn, the captain, had a goal, which you do quite love to see. Yeah, so that's something to build on. Not the worst, not the best, but that's the team. That's what we're kind of looking at the rest of the year here. But yeah, I guess we're going to simulate here to the end of the preseason, which is going to be, we're going to simulate to October the 4th. Should we allocate the budget? I guess we should. I guess that's what we're going to do. We're going to get rid of all the miscellaneous stuff, I guess. Can we bump advertising a little bit? And we'll deal with it later. Incoming trade offer. Probably can't trade Jamie Benn this early. Unfortunately. Sorry, guys. Set promotion nights. Let's set some promotion nights. There is many promotion nights in real life. But there's going to be less in the game, probably, because that's how it always seems to work out. All right, so we want probably to do these on, like, weeknights. For example, like Ottawa, November 8th. That is going to be Miro Heiskanen bobblehead night. A Monday night against Buffalo feels like an amazing time for a hat giveaway. Against Colorado, let's go ahead and do a puck giveaway. We'll do... You know what? Yeah, we'll do that against Colorado. And I don't know how much of this is actually going to be in the video, but we'll see. And then the last game of the year against St. Louis. You know what? We'll do a t-shirt giveaway as like a fan appreciation thing. Because when the Jets come to town, everybody's getting a scarf. There we go. Feel pretty good about that. Yeah. Feel pretty good about that, to be honest with you. Let's see how our preseason goes. We're 4-0. We're 5-0. We're 5-1. Teams must be salary cap compliant. I'm pretty sure we are. But we'll double check. Players on waivers. Should be okay. All right. Preseason, we went 6-1 in the game. We're looking ahead. We got Nashville on the horizon, but that's going to be next episode. So like and subscribe if you guys enjoyed. And I'll catch y'all later on with episode number 2 of Dallas Stars franchise. Take it easy.